Champ and Diamond, such a mess right now. Try to stay focused on my positioning and fundamentals. Tons of opponents outsmart themselves. Hey, play the game how you want to play. I was just talking about this earlier. I've been playing like one-off games when I'm waiting for my collegiate stuff to start, and I got placed in like Champ 2, and I Champ 1, Champ 2, and I got up to Champ 3 just by ball chasing. I have zero mechanics, but literally like I won my games by speed. But that's just how I like to play the game. Sometimes trying to outsmart people shoots you in the booty. Shoots you in the booty. You know, it's like you're trying to outsmart stupid. Whether it's an opponent or a teammate. Tons of replays this week. Yes. Yes, ma'am. The goal is to do 8 and 8. Dyer, I hope you're doing well. I saw you submitted, which is awesome. Whether you know this or not, or if there's anyone else that doesn't know this, we now have 2 coaching live streams, Wednesday and Thursday, because we get a lot of submissions. And the goal is 8 replays Wednesday, 8 replays Thursday, half and half, somewhere around that. So since you're down here, most likely will be tomorrow, 99.9999%. I highly doubt I'm doing 15 or 16 replays today. The reason we did this, it really helps with quality control. Because when I have to do like over 8 replays in a day, the review quality goes down, and I want to still be able to ensure people are getting a good review. Sounds good, Dyer. And obviously, you don't have to be in the stream. Don't have to be in the stream. Nothing else has changed besides to live streams. Nalia, yeah, we're going to get into you. Hope work's going well. We'll read Nalia's statement. 80 past 2. Killseers, you're grinding. I mean, that's crazy. I don't think I would ever go more than 80 past 2. Like, I'm biased because I'm a boomer, but there's got to be a sacrifice of quality once you start hitting an overplay zone. I'm sure there's like a great map or chart of it, but it's like you always want to hit your optimal play zone. Like, more is not always better. You know? I know you're a grinder and you're also young. I get it. It's not bad. No, more's not always good. There's like a drop-off in quality, right? Where like maybe picture an hour of playtime equals whatever results you get, right? And it's like, we'll just use the 40 a week, for example. Okay, so 40 hours of playtime, you know, X amount of results. But then 50 hours of playtime, you're not getting that hour per result quality. Like, there's a drop-off. So it's like, how do you... But everyone's different. Some people like high hours. Some people like low hours. Some people play better on low hours. I love just watching people fly around the corners. Just stay patient. Just free ball with potential odd man rush. Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. What's up, Dort? Hope you're well. And you got all good grades? That's good, man. That's good. That's all you got to take care of. I'll look at the creativity. We shall see. Nalia, what does low hours mean? Like 5 hours? 10 hours? Less than that? So, good stuff, man. I'm happy you're playing, by the way. I am really happy you're playing. I still think for you, like, I mean, taking care of school, taking care of work, and still being able to get in quality playtime. And still, like, having fun and not feeling like Rocket League is a chore. That was a cringe. I don't know if that was an intentional delayed kickoff or what. 20-ish? Yeah, that's... I mean, maybe that's low. I think 20 is super sustainable for people with lives. Could have scored that for sure. You have a job or in school and you get 20 hours a week, that's pretty good. I don't like that we pushed right there. We were low boost. Super risky. Nice try. I mean, I could see you trying to be creative. Really, what the issue is, we're kind of like playing at a different pace. Like, the issue with this replay, you are playing at like 100% pace and your teammates playing at like a 50% pace, and it's more of a clash of play styles. Like, your teammate is not playing as fast as you or as aggressive as you, and that's why things feel a little bit awkward. I almost want to see us slow down a bit for this replay, like literally just like slow down our game pace, because like we're making decisions that are not matching up with our teammates' decisions. That's not what this is going to be about. I'm going to try to find something that you could focus on like individually, but like with this replay, like you're pacing way quicker than your teammate, and when you make a decision, they're not ready for it. Yo, what's up, Mangy? What up, what up? Like, you pass mid, he's not there. Like, I'll show a couple examples of that so we get it. It's literally like the opposite of what I just told Salt, but that was particular to Salt. But like, I'm gonna show examples, like maybe you could like get recognition of this for future stuff. I think like in an easy, lame term to describe it, your teammate's just very defensive and passive, and you're very aggressive, and you guys just aren't syncing up. So like, you're probably gonna create some offense, and teammate's not gonna be there. No, he's there. That's good. That's very good. That's improvement. The biggest thing that's kind of breaking down for me watching this, like mechanically, it's our ground play. We always have like the low 50 option as like a backup, right? But we're kind of just like rushing our ground play, and that's why mechanics look like they're breaking down. Like literally like flicks. Keep failing a flick. I almost feel like we're playing too fast, but I like the speed. I'd rather see you play fast. I just feel like some of the touches we're getting aren't what we want. I don't know. I just feel that's like another, not ground play, but like another example. I just feel like we're rushing our ground play. Specifically that. Nice try. See what we do. Very good. See what we do. Nice try. Very good. I mean, it's definitely an impact thing. It's like we're playing fast, which I like. We haven't done anything. I would say our only impact is moving the ball up the field and demoing from behind. And that's still good impact, but it's like your teammate just scored the ball and what he did was not pretty at all. Part of me like wants you to keep this. Like, I'd rather you be fast and try to be creative and build up your mechs fast than slow. I know we're rushing our mechanics and that's why things are breaking down, but I don't want to tell you to go slower because I like the speed. I feel like if we like try to slow down, that will kind of like we'll be taking a step backwards. So like I kind of like what I'm seeing. We're just not capitalizing. And we're not getting open time in the ball. And when we do get open time in the ball, we're rushing. We're not taking the space. I still don't know yet. It's a threat thing. It's an impact thing. We're pacing well. We're playing fast. but it's not doing anything. I'm just trying to think if there's like a root to the problem outside of, oh, your low hours, maybe you're not as confident mechanically, but 20 is still enough hours in my opinion. Very good, very good. Very good all around. I think we need to like hone first woman. I think that's what we need to do. I think naturally you're a first woman. Woman. Gosh. I think I just say woman wrong. I think naturally in like base fundamental playstyle, you are a first. So I'm like, how do we get better at that? The creativity was one part. The speed is another part. The demos are another part. We have that stuff. Like there's some interesting things like being aware of where our second man is. Like that's like an interesting thing. Like creating more play action for a second man. Because what we do well is we attack the ball well and we move the ball up the field well. And I like this. That's crazy. God, that guy's bad. Good. Like, I kind of... Oh, I wonder if we can get more creative if we, like... If we, like, focus on creating opportunity for a second man. Like, instead of, like, focusing... Let's have more creative mechanics. Let's do this or do that. Like, literally... We like don't really focus on the mechanics and we just try setting up our teammate better. I know what the problems are with this replay. It's an overall impact. We're rushing our touches, we're rushing our mechanics, and we're not setting up the second man good. Like typically we'll move the ball up the field, we will transition, which is good. That's a good first man quality. But then we get the ball up the field and like our offense isn't threatening to where we're scoring ourselves, and the offense isn't beating a player to where it's setting up the teammate or passing to a teammate, whatever. Like, so we get stuck, in my opinion, right here. And it's like, it's whether actually scoring ourselves through solo play or passing to a teammate. Or not just passing, but like setting up a teammate. We do really good with demos on the way back. We do really good with getting the ball out and taking aggressive defensive challenges. That's all good. But it's like this. Like, I feel like we need to tackle this indirectly. You could focus beats. I actually really like that idea. Like, you could literally have a, you know, like on as you move the ball up the field, like you have a play to beat mentality. Like you're just trying to get the ball out. You're trying to beat players. Maybe on offense, instead of focusing control or mechanics, we have the same play to beat mentality on offense. So it's like no matter what we do mechanically, what we do control wise, we are still beating a player, and maybe that will help with the, you know, setting up our second man properly, and will also help with the creativity. I actually really like that. I really like that. So I think that's where we need to go. I kind of like that focus. Like, have that same mentality you have on defense on offense. Instead of it being, okay, let's transition, and then we get here, be creative, control, be mechanical. Like, have the same play to beat mentality. Because I've seen you play defensive, but I think more naturally you are that first man. Play to beat on offense. That's what we can call this. Keep demoing, keep transitioning. We're going to try to tackle offensive threat, tackle creativity, like indirectly through this play to beat mindset. Continue to recover, demo from behind, beat on transition, but now we're playing to beat on offense. That's what I'd call this. I like this, actually. I think you are in a video. You're definitely in a. I mean, pretty much everyone who submits here is in a video. You're definitely in a short. I think you will be in a long form video about the third man stuff. That's crazy. I hope work's going well, and I mean, you're still engaged with the game, and we're not playing Baldur's Gate.